Hello everybody, it's your girl Andrea and I'm back for another video. So today I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about my first college hookup experience. I know, right? College was a long time ago, but you know, I have some stories still in me from my college days that were actually kind of fun and actually were kind of sad. But you know, all those are parts of me, so I want to share them with you guys. So I want to go ahead and start now. So hope you guys are strapped in. It might be a long video. I'm not really sure how I'm going to start it. So go ahead, get you a glass of wine, get you a Sprite, get you a nice high C. Oh, they don't have that one McDonald's anymore. Okay, just get whatever you can. Get you a snack and come.
Need you for the old me. Need you for my sanity. Need you.
Alright, so to start the video off, I think it was 2013 or 2014 when this happened. I was a freshman in college, and this was before the I think this is either before or it was after. I think it might have been after the Trade and Army Man signal video, because I remember I posted that video my freshman year, like right after it happened. So this is another video that happened, like maybe this is another experience that happened maybe right after that, or maybe the next semester. I'm not really sure. Kind of a little hazy. Drank a lot since then. Okay, I'm just gonna like skip forward to how I met him and basically how he was a fuckboy from the very beginning, but he didn't seem like a fuckboy from the beginning. That's why he got my ass, you know. That was back when I was young, dumb, full of cum, all that shit. So I was wearing a nice t-shirt. It was just a t-shirt and some booty shorts, thinking I was cute. I had on these glasses that have no lenses in them. I think they were like the IMAX glasses. They were the IMAX glasses with no lenses. I thought I was super cute, super fly, but girl, I looked whack as fuck. I had this stiff ass, because my whole freshman year I had this stiff ass synthetic wig. I don't know why I thought it was cute to wear. I didn't know how to wash it. I kind of knew how to wash it, but I didn't know how to like bring it back to life. Now girl, I can bring a synthetic back to life. I bring a synthetic wig back quick. So I remember I was walking either from the commons. The common area is basically where everybody goes to get food. So I was walking from there because I just probably got some food with my fat ass, because I was always eating. If I wasn't eating, then maybe I was out partying, studying. So I was walking back to my room, and basically my dorm was connected to where the common area was. So basically I could just like walk through the food area, walk, and bam, my entrance to my dorm hall was right there. So I was in there walking back, and he was exiting my dorm hall. Don't know what he was doing in there, but you know, I was looking at him. I was like, he was looking at me like, and I was like, so after us looking each other up and down, you know, I was watching him walk away, he was watching me walk away, and all of a sudden he just feels like, hey, my name is, ooh, hold on, let's give him a name. I was like, oh, hey, my name is AJ, by the way. I was like, oh, well, my name is Drea. He's like, well, can I get your number? I was like, you know what? Yes, you can. And bitch, I was feeling myself, because when, like I said, I was looking rude as fuck. So I didn't think that, you know, somebody would holler at me at this point. But, you know, we were staring each other down. He was kind of cute, you know. He was tall. He had a big nose. You know what a big nose mean. Big. Everything else that a woman loves. So he had this big nose. It's kind of like a wide nose. He didn't have a very nice hairline, but girl, he was still cute. He had a beautiful smile. He was kind of my color. He was a little darker than me. He had nice full pink lips. He was black, of course. And girl, he had a body on him, because I don't remember what he was wearing, but I just remember the fact that he just looked super good to me in that moment, because you know, nobody was really checking for me in my freshman year. I don't know why I was that girl, but I mean, he just didn't see me as that girl. So basically we exchanged info through phones, and you know, I walked up to my room, and then he walked to wherever he wanted to walk to, and that's how we had our first official introduction. So after the introduction, you know, we texted for a little bit, you know, trying to get to know each other, you know, good old thing, you know, texting back and forth, the whole, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing well, you know, so what do you like to do? What is your major? Blah, 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 blah. I don't remember what his major was, but I remember mine was journalism. So we was talking about that, and then he ended up talking to me about how he wanted to hang out with me. I was like, oh, okay, because mind you, he didn't know tea, of course, because you know, it's not even all that, because I mean, like I said, I didn't look all that good. But apparently I passed in that moment, so, you know, I was kind of worried about it because I didn't tell him my tea, and I still hadn't told him my tea because we probably texted for about a week before we actually got to hang out. So when he asked me to hang out, I was just hesitant, but I was like, you know what, sure, but we can't do it in my room. One, I didn't want to, you know, be enclosed in my room, because last time I hung out with somebody in my room, it went down like never again. And I talked about that in a previous video, how basically it just was trash and how I kind of like fucked up the whole situation. So basically he said he wanted to take me out to eat, not even really out to eat. He was going to take me to the common area, swipe me some food. We was going to walk and talk and, you know, hang out. So I went downstairs to meet him. I put on something cute. I think it was I put on this really bedazzled shirt. It was off the shoulder. I had a tank top underneath it. I had on my good lip gloss, you know, my eyeliner was on fleek, and everything else was just bomb as fuck. But, you know, I didn't have a lot of clothes back then because, you know, I didn't have a job and I only could basically make do with what I had. So I bought a few clothes before I left, and, you know, a few clothes while I was there, but I really didn't have the money to sit there and buy new clothes. So basically I recycled a lot of my old guy clothes and basically made them into girl clothes. So I come down there, he's sitting there waiting on me, bitch. Like, the pit of my stomach is just like, oh girl, how's he gonna take it? Is it gonna be cool? Is it gonna come out of a bag, or is he just not gonna make it no difference? Like, because this is the actually first time I kind of met up with a guy that I had been talking to and told him in person my tea. Because before that, I would usually text them and tell them my tea, which is what I do now. So now I usually get someone's number and I'll text it to them, and wham bam chitlins and ham. But back then, girl, I was bold. In that moment I was bold. So I was like, girl, you know what, you're gonna tell him he can either take it or he can leave it, because you're bomb as fuck, you look good, and you deserve better. Okay, so Medea family reunion moment. So basically I ended up going down there. I was talking to him and he was like, so are you ready to go? I was like, so there's something that I kind of need to tell you. He was like, what? I was like, I'm not like regular girls. He was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, I'm a transsexual. And maybe I just put it like that. I was like, I'm a transsexual, and I mean, I understand if that's not your thing. I just wanted to tell you in person because I felt you deserve to know. So you can either take it or you can leave it, because honestly, it doesn't really make a difference. And basically he just sat there like dumbfounded, because he really didn't know what to say. I'm pretty sure I was the first and maybe only trans woman he had encountered, and he was just like, oh shit, like, you're already down here, I don't know what to do. Do I leave? Do I go? Do I just like not talk to you? And he was like, you know what, come on, let's go. I'm like, that's it? Like, you don't have anything else to say about it? And he really didn't say anything. He was just like, okay. So I was like, okay, well girl, I'm in the clear. We went to the common area and we ended up eating, except for I didn't really get no food. He got some food and we ended up taking it to the pool hall. The reason I didn't get no food is because I still felt nervous about it. I was like, I just felt, I don't know, he just gave off a weird vibe after I told him. It was like, he wasn't as excited as he was when I first came down. So I just felt something was off between us after I told him my tea. But I mean, he was still kind of cool with it, I guess. But we ended up going to the pool hall. We played pool for a little bit, and then people actually came in there, and then he was like, you want to go out and go for a walk? I was like, oh, sure, whatever. I just want to spend time with him. But I think he got nervous because people were coming down there and actually coming into the pool, so they saw us interacting with each other. Although nobody really knew my tea then, he just kind of felt awkward about it, like, oh shit, what if they clock me? What if they clock her? Like, maybe they know that she's trans, but really no one knew. But you know how straight guys they are. They kind of think about all the stuff in their head, like, oh my god, if someone clocks her, they're gonna clock me, and it's just gonna be a bad situation. So basically we just walked and we talked. We walked around the campus, you know. Bitch, I had me a knife on me just in case, because I was like, bitch, you trying to take me out at night? Because it was like 9 o'clock, so it was dark. And he wanted to go for a walk. I was like, girl, what if this nigga trying to kill me? So I had my bag and I had a knife on me at all times, because like I said, I always carried a knife on me. So we was walking, you know, we was talking basically. It was love, y'all. It was love. Not that it was in love, but it was just love. You know, we was talking about, you know, our hopes, our dreams, what we came to college for. He said he did track, and You know, we talked about family, talked about our goals, talked about what we had in common, what TV shows we liked to watch, and basically was really connecting because I was like, this nigga's cool as fuck. And he basically thought I was cool as fuck too, because clearly he still took me on this quote-unquote date, and we were still walking, we were still talking, having fun. So at the end of the night, he brought me back and he gave me this big hug and said, you know what, I'll talk to you later. I enjoyed myself. I was like, oh God. Ah! I didn't kiss him and he didn't kiss me, but you know, I still got a hug, so I mean, I'll take it. I gave him a hug and basically I walked back up to my room and he left. So after that, the texting kind of got, you know, it was scattered. He didn't text me as much as he did before. It was just very awkward. Like, I would text him more, but he would only respond to certain parts of the message, or he would only respond every so often. He didn't text me like he used to. And basically, he told me, I don't know, I just kind of feel uncomfortable. I'm not really sure this is my thing, you know. I don't know how we would actually have sex when it came down to it, and I'm not sure I'd be comfortable with having sex with you. I'm like, number one, who said you was going to get some? Number two, I know you don't think I was that easy to where you was going to get some. And number three, who said you was going to get some anyway? Main concern, like, he's told me I was pretty and basically, like, I didn't look trans, whatever that means. And that basically I was cute enough for him to date, but it was just like he couldn't get past the how we would have sex part. I'm like, well, we would have sex like anybody else has sex. He's like, okay, but you don't have a vagina, so how are we having sex? I'm like, I mean, I do anal. I was like, really? How does that work? Does it feel good? Basically started asking me all these sexual questions, how trait do. Because basically, after they found out they're trans, they want to know all things sexual about you. It's kind of like they don't want to get to know you anymore. It's mainly they just want to, like, know the sexual aspects about you. And that's what he was given at this moment. But at this moment, I kind of didn't care because, like I said, young, dumb, full of cum. And I just wanted somebody I could relate to because everybody was paying me dust. Nobody was really talking to me. So I was like, okay, I'll take my little piece of trade where I can get them. So I remember maybe like that weekend he ended up going to a party. And I ended up going to a party. We was texting each other. I was like, well, because I had been drinking, of course, and underage drinking and all that shit. But, you know, I'm grown now, so fuck it. Anyway, so he told me that he was at this party, and I told him I was at the party. He was like, oh, well, damn, I guess we can't link up. I was like, nah, baby, you can come to my room when I get done. So he said, okay, cool, but I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm like, boy, just come to my fucking room and meet me there when I get out of the party. So I ended up leaving the party early and he was waiting for me. And so he was waiting for me in like this part because he couldn't get in because it was after hours. So basically I had to swipe my card to open up the door so we could get into the dorm hall. So he waited for me and he had a fucking hood on. Basically, like, he didn't want to be seen. He didn't want anybody to know that he was coming up to my room. Which is one, so super irritating. I freaking hate when guys do that. Like, act like they can't be seen with you because basically the gag was after hours someone has to sign you in. So basically I give them my card and he gives them his ID card. And they sign each other in like, this is my guest, he's going to be staying the night. And basically at this time I didn't have my name changed, so I was just trying to keep him entertained, like talking to him, so that way he didn't notice what they were writing down or looking at my ID card at all, because woo. And this shady girl, she was looking at me like, because she had already clocked T, because of course my name on my card and then him, so he was like, have this hood on and sitting back like, girl, she sees you. We all know you're standing right here. You're coming up to my room. It's signed. The receipts are in. So we get up to my room and I asked him, like, you know, how's the party? Was it good? Blah, 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 blah. Did you enjoy yourself? And this, that, and the other. And he's basically just being super short with me. I can tell he's kind of drunk though, but he's just like super non-responsive. Like, he's not interacting with me like how he did before. And I can just tell he's very blocked off. He's very uncomfortable. And I'm like, well, nigga, what the fuck are you doing here if you're not going to interact with me? Like, he basically just sat on the bed. I shut the lights off. He was watching a movie, called it up talking, but like, he was like this, like, and this is all closed off language. Basically body language is what I'm talking about. When you cross your arms and like he's kind of being distant, I'm like, are you freaking scared of me? It's not like I have cooties or anything. So basically, I say fuck it. I'm kind of over you being this nonchalant asshole. So baby, I want the piece. This is what I invited you over for, and I'm going to get the piece. So he's laying up here and I'm laying down here by his waist. You know, I'm just like playing with his like I'm playing with his shirt. I think he had, because he had a hoodie on. So I'm playing with the shirt, and then, you know, I kind of lift up the shirt a little bit, and then I'm just like, you know, playing with his stomach, and then I pull his shorts down a little bit. Then, you know, I'm just like caressing his V-cut, because girl, he sure did have a V-cut. So I'm just caressing the V-cut, and then he had on basketball shorts, so I can already tell that his piece was getting hard, because baby, it was rising. That whole tent was rising, girl. The whole tent was rising, and so I just started playing with it. You know, I'm just playing with it, giving him a little, you know, little action, you know. So I'm giving him a little handy action, and next thing you know, baby, I just slowly start putting off them boxers, girl. And I slowly start putting down them shorts, girl. And so I pull them down, and he spreads the legs, and I'm like the little whore I was back in the day. After that, baby, I take off my dress. I have on my nice double padded bra, and girl, I unbutton it, and I get to gargling the meats. I get to wearing the shit out. And he's just very complacent. Like, of course, I knew he liked it, but he's still trying to act too cool for school. He just, oh, like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, give me some feedback. Am I putting in some good work here? But I could tell, because baby, them toes was curling, them legs was shaking. So baby, I knew I was doing a good job. So baby, I'm wearing it out, wearing the whole piece out. And then eventually he gets his happy ending. So after that, you know, I hop up, I get something to wipe him up with, and all that stuff. And of course, I didn't get my nut, because I was dealing with trade, and I knew he was already uncomfortable with the fact that I had just wore his piece out. But I mean, like, you were here, and I knew he was gonna be too freaked out if I asked him to do anything for me. So after that, I kind of was just like cuddled up with him. He was laying up in the bed, and I was like, well, I gotta be up early tomorrow, because I gotta get some work done in the math lab. Because he was just being still, he wasn't really talking. So he was like, oh, okay, well, I'll go. I'm like, okay, bye. So that concludes our tear that ass up session, even though I was just wearing out meat, but that's how it happened. And so the next day, I ended up texting him, and he didn't text me back. So I was like, okay, this is how bitches get crazy. Like, you just stop texting. You don't ghost somebody after they just give you your whole life. Because I knew it wasn't bad, but he just had to, I guess, collect himself. Because basically when straight men kind of interact with trans women and they're not too sure on whether they want to be with them or not, or like figure out their sexuality and what all that means, I guess he just got super confused. So he ended up texting me back maybe, I believe it was like 3 days later, and he was like, hey, I'm sorry, but this isn't for me. You're a nice girl and all, but I don't think I can get down with the whole trans thing. I kind of felt really awkward, and I was beating myself up about even letting you give me head the other day, and you know, I just feel awkward, and that's really on some like gay shit, and I'm not that type of nigga to do that type of shit. So I mean, I'm sorry, but this is as far as it's gonna go, and goodbye. And basically, girl, my whole little heart just came like you just used me for sex, and now you're just gonna ghost my ass because you have such fragile masculinity. Like, nigga, you knew I was trans when you met me. You knew what you were getting into when you came over to my room. So why are you being like this super duper asshole? But you know, girl, I gave him a little cuss out and sent him on his way. And basically, I still kept trying to interact with him like the desperate hoe I was. And, you know, he hit me up every now and again. But, of course, he never wanted to hang out. He never wanted to be seen with me in public. When I would see him in public and we'd walk and see each other in the hallway, he never would acknowledge me. And, girl, I felt some type of way about that. Like, I even tried to add him on Instagram. And, baby, he blocked my request. Like, you are really having a whole trip over this. So, girl, I was in my feelings the whole time over him my freshman year, because I was like, this nigga really just dogged my ass out after I just gave him his life. And of course he ended up becoming a member of a frat after that. And I don't know why that always happens, but every time I end up giving somebody their life, and they ghost my ass. They become a part of a frat. Like, what's going on? Do I just got like frat mouth, frat puss? Like, do I just got frat puss, girl? That's what it is. Like, I just got the magic puss to, you know, make niggas want to join organizations. Yeah, after that, I never really spoke to him again. I think the next time I probably actually seen him in person was, I got my schedule mixed up for the next semester, and I ended up going to one of his classes, and girl, when I walked in and he seen me, his face was cracked. Like, he was like, oh shit, what the fuck is she doing here? So I'm like, you lucky I don't spill your tea to everybody anyway. But like I said, I'm not that girl to go around spilling tea. And you know, I got over the situation. I learned my lesson. Okay, I'm lying, I didn't learn my lesson, but you know, that was my first time experimenting with a guy in college. You know, he ended up paying me dust and ghosted my ass. So at that moment, I knew niggas were trash, but I still kept fucking with them. So actually, it is my fault. No, it's not my fault, because niggas are always trash. But hey, you live and you learn, and you know, don't trust the fuckboys. And when people show you who they are, believe them, because he definitely showed me who he was before. He even did all this for the fact that he wasn't trying to really talk to me or interact with me the way that he did before. So that's my story time, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. I don't know if it was like exciting enough for you, but I just had to get that off my chest, you know, share a story or two with you guys about, you know, my old college experience days, you know, how much of a hoe I was. I'm glad you guys came and watched it. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, do all that good stuff. And I'm actually going to be making me a GoFundMe, because I'm trying to get my girls done. So once I make that, I'm probably going to put the link in the description, and hopefully you guys can donate, because I have like, what, 2,000 something subscribers. So if all y'all donated like $2, that would be love. So, you know, it's hard out here for a girl, and I'm just trying to get my shit done. So I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys donate, and I hope you guys are just come back for more. Just share it, and you know, tell me about some of your college experiences if you went to college, and how niggas probably paid you dust too. So bye, you guys. Mwah.